Just
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog, another day of Vlogmas. Today is Wednesday. It's actually almost 9 o'clock at night. It's 8:55. And I just got done actually editing the vlog for today, which is Vlogmas Day 7 that went up. And yeah, I'm putting that up right now. Now I'm getting ready to take my shower. I actually think I'm about to take me a bath. I've been re-listening to The Secret, getting myself back, you know, just in a positive mindset. I've been doing really good, you guys. Like, my energy has been just very, very different ever since I kind of just realized, like, we attract essentially what we put out there is what we're going to get back. So the more negative I was being, the more negative that I was being, the more negative that I was going to keep getting. And I truly was a negative person. And I can't even lie. And I used to say, oh, I'm just being, what did I used to say? Logical. And in a lot of times I used to feel like I was really just right and justified. But it's like, no, you know, you can still just be different. I feel like being positive, sometimes we think about like toxic positivity, which is that we just think, oh, we just smile and everything. But no, you just kind of know, like, even when the bad comes your way, it's going to still somehow work out for you in the good, and it's on its way. That's the best thing, is that good is still on this way. Even if it's not going the way you think it's going to go, it's all working in the best way. And just the more joy, love you put out there, the more you'll get back. So that's kind of like my new mantra in the world. And it's crazy because the nurse at work was like, your energy is just so different. Because I've just been different, even with how I've been giving advice to people and just listening to people's problems and stuff. Like, your perspective is really everything. And some people are really trapped in their negative mindsets, to be honest with y'all. And you can't get dragged down with that. You have to try to encourage them to think the same way. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I came on here because I wanted to open up the vlog, talk to you guys. I want to share what I got, or what's in my CNA bag before I'm getting everything ready for work like I normally do. I normally lay in my uniform, whatever I'm going to wear out. Or I'm sorry, whatever I'm going to wear to work is normally what I put out and all that stuff. So I don't have to think about that stuff in the morning. I try to make sure my bag's already packed, unless I have to like charge anything. But yeah, I try to make sure everything's already packed and stuff. And then I also got some new gibbets for my Crocs. Coworker gave them to me. So I wanted to show them to y'all because I think they are so freaking cute. So y'all know I'm recently on Dunkin'. I haven't completely given up on Starbucks yet, y'all, but I am on Dunkin' real bad right now. And look at these freaking gibbets. Like, these are too cute. So this is a Dunkin' iced coffee, obviously. I'm like, that's too cute. And then I got this cute pink one that's like a flower. This little astronaut lady head that says, I need more space. Of course, I had to get the camera, y'all. I just thought that was so freaking cute. So I'm actually going to put these ones on. I have a pink pair of Crocs that I got from, I want to say, Dollar General. So they're not Crocs. They're like their version of Crocs. And I think these will just jazz it up. I think it'll look cute. It's like this pink on there. I think it'll look cute. Let's do what's in my work bag. For reference, you guys, I am a CNA. That is the only certification course that I did go through. And I work as a med tech, which means in an assisted living in the state of Minnesota, we are allowed to pass medication to our residents using our RN's license at our facility. That is how it works for us. It's not the same for everywhere. We don't pass meds as CNAs in the hospital. We don't pass meds usually as CNAs in long-term facilities, but sometimes it does happen. And then you can also get some other certifications like as a TMA. TMAs are normally the people that pass medications at nursing homes, which are CNAs, and you just get an additional kind of training when you start the job. When I started this job, I started on the floor, and then when it was time for me to become a med passer, I did go through our med training class with one of our training nurses. And then you do have to take a test, and then you have to take show skills, and that's where I, just showed that I could do, that I knew how to do proper things, and also like that I knew how to pass meds and like do the privacy checks, that I knew how to do blood sugar checks, that I knew how to properly administer insulin, all of that stuff. So yeah, basically that is that, y'all, because I get a lot of comments, not so much on my vlogs, more or less on like my bigger videos that I do, my sit down CNA videos, or my bigger or more popular day in the lives. And especially on my TikToks, always ask me like, well, are you really a CNA? Are you a med tech? Are you this? Are you that? Like, I'm technically not a TMA. Like, I don't have that certification anywhere besides my job here. And I was also certified in my last job too, because you do at assisted living still, even though you're passing meds under their license, you have to go through the med training to make sure that, so they can make sure you know what you're doing. But anyway, said all that to say, let's go what's in my CNA bag, what I bring to work basically every day. On top of this bag, I bring this all the time. I normally will have like my lunch bag and a purse. So lately I've been carrying this purse, and only thing that's really in here is like my wallet, like just personal things, you know what I'm saying? I'll do what's in my purse eventually. The first thing I got y'all in here is a Starbucks cup. I always have some sort of a tumbler in here, and usually a coffee cup. If I bring an iced coffee, I'll have 2 tumblers, because I don't like to normally do water and coffee in the same one. I'm just kind of weird like that. And not even that I'm weird like that, I have a lot of cups, so I want to utilize my cups. I'm not a person that likes to just have stuff to just sit around. I want to use my items. So one thing I always have in my work bag is my planner. No matter what, I love to have my planner with me, because normally you do have downtime. And I like to, plan out my day, look at my week, look at my month, add things in, bills, handle kind of like any business that I can at work, and create to-do lists like for after work and stuff like that. So having my planner with me is a must. And I'm really thinking about going back to a happy planner. I just feel like some of these planners, I don't know, I just change them so quickly because I feel like they don't really match what I need, So anyway, the next thing I bring is my devotion, and usually I bring any sort of devotion. This is actually a devotional journal that I got by Marshawn Evans. I showed you guys this a while back in a couple vlogs. Really been enjoying it. I'm on day 9. I really been enjoying it. It's, basically it's a scripture, it's an excerpt, and then it asks you a question, and it's a prompt. And at the end, it's a prayer, kind of just recapping what that topic was. And I really like it so far, and it's really pretty and aesthetic, and it was really inexpensive. I got it on Amazon. I'll link it down below for y'all if you guys are interested in if you're interested. So I always try to bring my devotion, because again, I like to utilize my downtime at work and make it productive. So if I can get my devotion done, I will do that. Next thing I bring is a book, and I also bring my Kindle. So this book, y'all, this is the book that I'm trying to actually make my workbook. I'm trying to create this habit. I used to read a lot actually at my old CNA job, but I normally would read the books that were there. So now that I'm getting more into reading, I have been wanting to read this. So we're going to push ourselves to read the 10 pages, because I still have not read this, y'all. Y'all like, girl, how long? I don't know how long I've had this. Wanted it so bad just to still not read it. So I'm trying to really make myself read 10 pages and just get addicted tonight. And then this is my Kindle. I love my Kindle. And I bring that with me too, because sometimes, you just be in different moods. And I have different books on there. So I bring both of those. Also, I bring my budget book because I just feel like, honestly, I don't even know why I have this in there, because I haven't started using it yet, but it's so cute. I like having it in there with me, so I bring it. The next thing I got in here is my waist trainer. This is not something that I always have in there. I did utilize it today when I was at work, so it's in there. And I'll probably do it tomorrow as well, because I'm actually on a group, and it's good for me because I'm moving around. It just can sometimes be a little bit annoying. So yeah, got that. The next thing I have here is just my little makeup bag. This is another thing that I normally don't have in here, but basically I have like a powder brush, I have something for my brows, lash glue, and an extra pair of tweezers because you guys know I often wear lashes to work. So sometimes I'm running late, I gotta put them on there, or if I need to fix them throughout the day, then that's what I do. But I don't have to worry about that right now because I have lash extensions on, which is really nice. All right, next, I always have some body mist at work. I try to keep them light because in case people do have any allergies, I've never had any type of bad experience wearing perfume at work. I always get compliments actually on my smells, even from my residents. But again, I don't work in a hospital with extremely sensitive patients. I work in an assisted living, so that probably would be an adjustment that I would have to make once I do start working in the hospital. Maybe I'd have to get something a little bit more subtle. But that's another thing I used to get comments. I actually got a comment about on my TikTok before, like, you're not supposed to wear perfume. Like, I don't, first of all, it's not perfume, it's body mist, so it's not gonna like be on all day. And it's very, very faint. But yeah, okay, next I got an extra N95 mask. It's pink, y'all. And I got this because sometimes, I don't know, y'all, I just be bringing it just in case. I like to have an extra mask of my own because sometimes we be out of masks or you just never know. And I swear the mask that we're using at work right now is breaking me out. And that's what's upsetting me, why I can't even just be on the camera because this thing is like, that's all I can look at. Y'all probably don't care, but it's irritating me. And I'm like, this is just too much. But I got me a hand sanitizer. I always get these from work, keep one in my bag so I can have it when I leave out of work and have it when I get in my car because I usually always have this bag with me. Next, I always bring my vitamin organizer, which I actually need to refill because I try to take my vitamins throughout the day at work because I don't like taking them at night. I mean, in the first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. So I usually take them like after I've eaten breakfast or whatever. And it's crazy because we get free meals at work. Like we can order either breakfast or lunch. And it's like the people in the kitchen are just, they have attitudes. And I just, ooh, bless me. I really hate that for us because at my last facility, I felt like the cook, I loved the cook. We used to call her Mama Shelly. And I loved her. She loved her job. She had been working at that facility for 15 years. And she was really into, like, comfort food. And I work in a more upscale facility now. So they're more fine dining. But the thing is, like, most people, even though the people that enjoy fine dining like comfort foods. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. A lot of our food is hit or miss. But the people in the kitchen be having an attitude about, for me, it's like, I don't even know if I want to eat food I gotta argue with you about making. So I always got me some backup oatmeal because I don't always bring my lunch bag. I always bring this bag, but I don't always bring my lunch bag unless I'm bringing a whole lunch or I'm bringing a whole slew of snacks and things like that. So I always try to bring and put this in there just in case I'm really hungry, I'm emergency, whatever I need, I got that. And I got 2 little extra creamers because coffee, you know, you just never know. On the side pockets, which I like this bag. I got this bag literally from the Goodwill. I showed you guys in a vlog. Oops. I showed you guys in a vlog, but I got these little side pockets too. So I always keep like a little Sharpie marker in there. And then I got some nail glue. This is from when I was wearing my press-on. Gotta have that at all times. And then I always have my AirPods, my name tag, my badge. I usually always keep my little key, master key thing, so that when I'm going into work, I always have it to get into the building. I don't got to look for it. And then I have some sort of lip balm in there as well. And that's kind of it, y'all. That's kind of like my basic and my necessities. Unless I need something else, then, you know, I'll bring it. But those are kind of the main things that I need at work. Or I also have this turban in here. This is just something like a always little, I stuck in here when I was wearing the wig because, you know, you just never know. Maybe it don't look right, whatever. You want to throw that on and just be more comfortable. I like to just have options because you never know. I really should invest getting some scrub caps. That is definitely going to be something I'll get when I start working in the hospital. would be getting little cute scrub caps and things like that. But yeah, I don't normally wear that stuff. Because, again, it's just not really necessary, I don't think. But in those kind of settings, I think that it will be. So I'm just putting everything back in here, y'all. But that's everything that I pretty much bring to work. That's in my CNA bag. I'm about to put this video up and take my shower. And I will... I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to...
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder.
Guys, so as you guys seen, I did just put on a pink clay mud mask. I haven't done this in a long time, mainly because I didn't like how to get these off, but I have these cute little sponges that I got from Amazon. I'm gonna show you guys. And I actually seen a girl on TikTok, she bought them to help her take these type of masks off, and I was like, oh yeah, I need that. But this is the K Bella Deep Cleansing Pink Clay Mud Mask, and it's oil absorbing, natural clays, detoxifying sea salt and aloe, and then it just has grapeseed oil, dead sea salt, niacinamide, and witch hazel water. So it says leave it on for 15 minutes or until it's completely dry. And then again, like I said, I have those little cute facial sponges that you just wet, and I'll just wash that off. I did wash my face with my CeraVe foaming cleanser, and our little breakout is going down, so I'm happy about that, because yeah, I was not feeling that. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all and let y'all know what we got going on. So I'm about to relax. I'm listening to my audiobook, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.
Deep, 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 deep.